Hey guys, came for 15, back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back at it with another episode review of Tomo-Chan is not a girl. And I'm sorry, bro. Gundo is just an absolute menace, and I love her. I absolutely love her. This episode was pretty funny. This episode was funny. Just from the standpoint, it's kind of a Gundo focused episode with a little bit of June and Tomo goodness in it. And it's nice little sweetness there. I absolutely found it hilarious how it seems that like June's friend, his best friend, not Tomo, the other guy, he's like into Gundo for some reason, and it's funny because he's telling June like, "Whoa, Gundo's like perfect, man. She looks cute and everything, and she always smiles. So I think she might like me or something." And then you just have June like, "Don't even bother, dude. She always smiles." And he's like, "What are you talking about? Of course she smiles." And in his head, he pictures this sweet, innocent girl, but in reality, Gundo gives that like creepy looking face where she's like, and gives that evil face, in a way. But it's absolutely hilarious because it then makes Tomo freaking wonder, like, wait, yeah, because June brings it up. He's like, wait, you always smile and everything? Or at first, June asked Tomo, like, wait, do you know why Gundo always smiles? And Tomo's like, I don't know why she smiles all the time. I personally, bless me again. It's funny. Tomo, she says, like, well, it doesn't feel like it to me. Yeah, she smiles, but not that much to me. And it's absolutely hilarious because then it leads to Tomo thinking like she secretly has she still secretly has feelings for June, but no, that doesn't happen. But it was absolutely funny because the same guy goes back and talks to her and everything, and he's like, I actually did hear a rumor about something. And the next thing you know, she tapes up his mouth, and then even when Tomo runs into Carol, Carol's mouth was taped up, and Carol's like, I didn't say anything. She just taped me up. Now I feel like it had something to do with the fact that maybe this dude apparently knows that I guess Gundo and June apparently dated at some point, but okay, that's the only thing I could see her um I guess you could say taping up his mouth, but it was absolutely hilarious. Gundo was an absolute menace. This episode kind of consisted of because Tomo trying to be more girly and giving those hugs. In other words, she was looking at these girls in her class and she was like, maybe me hugging other girls and things like that, maybe that might make me a little bit more girly. And Gundo's like, nah, I'll pass on that. I don't want nothing to do with that. So she just starts with Carol and she's like, oh, I'm like, okay, this hug's going on for a long time. And she's identifying Carol's features through this hug and everything. And next thing you know, she starts hugging some random girls. Like the two girls we see in this week's two girls we've seen since the start who were like, I guess you can in a weird way trying to bully Tomo. And because they like the martial arts dude, which he makes an appearance in the episode, and he's happy that Gundo's friends with Carol. I'm kind of confused why he's over. Yeah, I don't really know what the heck the dude's, I guess, his whole thing with Carol. Again, he says he sees Carol more as a sister than I guess a love interest. And because he's known Carol since they were kids, so it's interesting. It's interesting. Maybe he's just happy the fact that that Gundo is good friends with Carol. That is my only guess. I guess I can go, but that's kind of it right then and there. But it's absolutely hilarious. Tomo's going around trying to hug and everything, and then Carol's giving her all these nice hugs and thing, and we kind of get revealed that Gundo was kind of a little bit of a jealous person. She's jealous of the fact that Tomo's going around hugging all these other girls and everything, and she's not hugging her, and she ends up telling Tomo like, well, I guess I kind of don't appreciate that. I kind of want to I want you to get hugged. So they kind of get a nice little moment, even though, you know, when Tomo does hug her, she's like, oh, wait, I probably should not do this. This does not look cool, actually. Which, funny enough, you know, Gundo makes a good point, you know, because she's like, I don't understand, you know, June hugs you all the time like that. Like, why would you not have a problem with him doing that? Isn't that some sort of way of showing affection or something like that? You know, maybe you need to do it back to June. So Tomo ends up doing it to June. She comes up from behind and hugs him. For some odd reason, June's like, "What the hell are you doing, Tomo? We're in high school. We should. You don't need to do that, you know." And Tomo's like, "Wait, what the hell are you talking about, dude? You do that to me all the time. You hug me all the time." And he's like, "Well, yeah, because I am allowed to freaking do that." And even I'm like, bruh, you need to get your ass whooped for that, bro. You cannot go and say, oh, I do that all the time with you, but you can't do that with me. Which is another hint of the fact that, oh, he doesn't like Tomo hugging him because he has feelings for Tomo. Which I think is absolutely hilarious. It's funny, it's cute, it's adorable. So that was funny enough when it's how she pretty much kicks his butt. Next thing you know, the next day he like literally wakes up. He's like, oh, he's like, wakey, wakey, Tomo. Next thing you know, he's there in her room. And I'm just like, what the hell, bro? What are you doing in her room? She even was like, what the hell? We get introduced to Tomo's mom. Well, we seen her in an earlier episode. She just didn't talk about it. We meet Tomo's mom, which I watched the dub version. I think her voice sounded a lot like Lucy Christian. Hey, look, I like Lucy Christian as a voice actress. I think she does a phenomenal job as some of my favorite roles, like Ochako Uraraka, Nami from One Piece. I'm trying to think of anything else she's in. I'm trying to think of anything else. I can't think of anything else that she's in that I know of. Can't remember. Those are like obviously her two biggest roles that I know she plays. But I thought it was absolutely funny how we get introduced to her mom, and in a way, it looks like she was getting upset about Tomo's dad not freaking staying in the house and everything, and he's only going to the dojo to train, and she brings that whole point. I'm like, oh, are they going through like a rough patch in their relationship or something? But no, we find out no, the man Tomo's dad can't even stand to look at Tomo's mom, bro. He like instantly gets charmed and he just falls over and passes out because he's in love with Tomo's mom so much. Now, you know, Tomo kind of is like, I don't know if I don't know if that's pretty cool. I think what my dad does is weak. And June's like, what are you talking about? I don't see any problem with that. He just likes somebody. He just likes your mom. And Tomo's like, I don't know if I'd be that submissive like that, like he is. But that's just not, which is weird and everything, because we find out like, oh, in a way, he protected her mom all the way back then, Tomo's dad. So back when they were in high school. So yeah, nice thing. And then the last bit of the episode is just, you know, you have these bullies who end up, I guess, this one dude, he ends up like hating on the two little side popular girls, and Tomo just steps in, beats that guy up, and it looks like the guy's gonna get revenge. And my god, talk about dirty fucking humor, bro. There he gets his friends and they're like, oh, it's gonna be five boys on one girl. I think I like our chances. And I'm just like, yeah, dirty humor at its finest, right? 5 boys, 1 girl. I leave that to your guys' imagination. So you go ahead and leave that to your guys' imagination and do that. But the thing is, June overhears that they were gonna go after Tomo, and he pretty much kicks their butt with utter ease, because Tomo at first kicked their leader's butt, and then next thing you know, June beats them up. And at the end of the episode, they all apologize to Tomo for you know, picking on her. And she's like, wait, what the heck? And then at the end of the episode, she just tells June, like, yeah, it's weird, but we know that June did that because he cares for Tomo. So another solid episode of Tomo-Chan is a Girl. I'm enjoying this show. This show is absolutely funny on a week-to-week basis, and I can't wait to continue to talk about this show more and more. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Catch you guys next video. And yeah, I will see you guys then. Till then, guys, peace.